Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Karmic Tarot. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today, we're going to take a look at finance and career, what's in store for you. So, to do this reading, as usual, first we will cleanse the space around us and ask for clarity in our readings. Okay, to do this reading, we are going to pick 3 groups from the archetype deck, and we're going to do this a little differently. We're going to do all the shuffling beforehand, and then we are going to get into the readings. Okay, we're looking for 3 groups. Group number 1, the Mystic. Group number 2, the Crone. And group number 3, the Eternal Child. Group number 1 with the Mystic. Group number 2 with the Crone. Group number 3 with the Eternal Child. Alright, so take a moment to pick your group. Meditate if you need to, pause the video if you need to, and I will see you in your group reading. Hello everyone, welcome to the shuffling for group number 1. What can group number 1 expect over the next few days or weeks? What can group number 1 expect in terms of career, money, and finances? What can group number 1 expect? Just close. What can group number 1 expect in terms of career and finances? Expect in their career and finances? What can group number 1 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 1 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 1 expect in their career and finances? Okay, this is group number 1. Group number 2. What can group number 2 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 2 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 2 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 2 expect in their finances? What can group number 2 expect in their finances and career? Alright, group 2, that is your cards. And now we're going to take a look at group 3. What can group 3 expect in their career and finances? What can group 3 expect in their career and finances? What can group 3 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 3 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 3 expect in their career and finances? What can group number 3 expect in their career and finances? Okay. Group number 3, that is your group. Thank you for joining me in the shuffling. I will see you in your group readings. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Mystic, then this is your reading for today. What can you expect in your finances for the next couple of weeks? Okay, so we have the Octopus, okay, the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, interesting, okay, Justice. Is there some sort of decision you're trying to make, group number 1? Daughter of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Seven of Wands, the Devil, Strength, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Okay, let's just get some additional cards out. Group number 1, what can you expect in your finances? Group number 1. Jump in. Yeah, okay. Right, so I'm getting a very, very clear message. There has been a change in your life in terms of your career and finances. You may have moved from a role that is very logistic based, or operations, or something to do with handling something, and you're moving into a space of doing something that's very different from tradition. It's very different from when I say tradition, I mean what you have been doing so far, because each culture and each tradition is different. So this is going to be different from what you've been doing so far. And one thing I just want to caution all of you here is there could be a situation where you might be tempted, or someone might try and lead you down a wrong path, because whatever you have chosen is difficult. It's not easy. Whatever you have chosen to do, it's difficult, right? So, but I see success. I see success in terms of whatever this new venture that you have started. And even your card says the same thing. It says jump in, Andromedian energy, adventure, and say yes to change. It could be another situation that I'm looking at here is maybe you were in some sort of a business deal with somebody else, and that somebody else may have done you bad, like may have given you pain, may have caused you pain, may have, how do I put this? They've done wrong by you. Okay, they've cheated you in some way, and you're waiting for a result of this, whatever this situation is. And that is taking up a lot of your strength, and it's making you juggle a lot of different aspects so that you continue to keep your financial freedom. That is another situation that I am looking at over here. Again, everybody, please remember to take in what resonates and to leave what doesn't. Another thing about the octopus and the mystic coming together. The mystic is all-knowing, right? The mystic can see everything that's happening and actually figure out what is what. However, in conjunction with the octopus, it feels like you may be trying to get into somebody else's business. That's another situation. You might be trying to get in. When I say business, I don't mean career business. I mean like you're trying to get into their affairs. You're trying to get into what they're doing, or what they're thinking, or how their life is going. Something about wanting to connect and making and feeling like maybe that is your way to connect with people, which it is not. The Seven of Wands, along with the Devil, it feels like there is somebody who sees your struggle and who thinks that they can lure you to a different place or a different situation because of your struggle. They want to alleviate your struggle and hence give you something easier, but then that's filled with devil energy. Whatever it is that is going to be easier is filled with devil energy, and you want to stay far, far, far away from that. I see that you do have the strength to kind of deal with the devil, so to speak, but I would say exercise caution as long as you are in this situation. Exercise caution, my dear pile number one. Be very careful. There's somebody who sees the struggle and thinks that they can take advantage of it. All right, so we're gonna get some additional cards for you with some angel cards and some moonology cards. Before that, I apologize. I have a cold today. All right, I'm back. Let's get some additional messages for you. Oops. Okay, group number one, any additional messages that group number one needs to hear right now? Trust. Yep, trust your intuition, trust your guidance, trust your strength, trust your abilities, trust that you know what you are doing. Just trust, and trust that the universe is not going to give you something that you cannot handle or that is not meant for you. Trust that. Any other piece of advice for group number one? Any other piece of advice for group number one? It says meditation brings answers. Maybe you need to sit down and meditate and actually think about the situation and look at how you want to move ahead in this situation. But I see success, pile number one. There's definitely success. There's definitely you getting over this devil energy. You saying, hey, no, I'm going to slay you, you devil. And that's what you're going to do. That's what it looks like, pile number one. Let's get some any last messages for pile number one. Any last messages for pile number one? Any last messages for pile number one? A new start is coming. See? We've been talking about a new start, something that you're going to do, something that's the synchronicities sometimes. Because if you think about it, these are two separate decks. And in these decks, card number 8 is actually flipped. Strength is justice and justice is strength. And in your spread, you have both of those cards with the same number. The synchronicities is a lot, and there is absolutely a new start that is coming for you. Any other messages for pile number one? Any other messages for pile number one? No. Any other messages for pile number one? Okay, this one wants to come out. Your commitment is being tested and a fiery climax approaches. That's all I have for you, pile number one. Before we close your reading, I would like to read the guidebook for the mystic. Maybe there is some additional messages for you over there that you might need to hear. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or light-hearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fiercely dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent changemakers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic revels in mystery, in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. It may seem that the mystic is so inward facing, yet its light beams back to the world with the strength of 1,000 stars. I wish you all the best, group number 1, for this new adventure that you are going on. This is for sure going to be an exciting adventure. It is going to be a challenging adventure, but I see success at the end of this adventure. As it says, just jump in. Adventure, say yes to change. Just say yes. Group number 1, say yes. And let me know in the comments down below what situation you had and what was the outcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've liked my reading, please give me a thumbs up so I can keep doing these readings for everybody out there. If you do have an additional reading that you would like me to do, please do let me know down in the comment section below and I will get that video up. Okay, thank you so much everybody, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Group number 2, welcome to your reading. Today we are going to look at what is in store for you financially, in your career, what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so let's begin your reading. You chose the Crone, and let's see what else we get in. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Nine of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. 4 of Cups. The World. The Hermit. The Moon. Knight of Coins. Wow. 9 of Cups. You have 3 9s in your reading. The Emperor. Okay. Let me get some additional cards for you. Then we will begin your reading. Okay, group number 2. What is up with you? What is happening? Group number 2. What is happening in their finances, their career? Whale and Okra Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Okay. Anything else that you can tell us? Cracked open. Okay, pile number 2. There is something that you are doing that is a secret. You're working on a project, some sort of project that is a secret. That is a secret that nobody knows about. Okay, so let's start with the top line. The 9 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. This is telling me that the outside world looks at your life and thinks that you have everything. You have the money, you have the friends, you have the people, you have the love that you're looking for. The outside world looks at these two and only sees this. They do not see the Nine of Swords. So like the little mouse over here, mouse is only seeing the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of comfort, which is a card of stability. It is not seeing the struggle that is happening behind closed doors or behind the scenes. And regardless of how the world outside sees your life is going to go through a major, major transformation. The crone, the crow, the world, all of this is telling me that this is going to be a massive, massive change. And it is going to be a change that you have absolutely no idea about. Whatever is going to happen, it's going to put you in a situation of the hermit. Everything that you know about your world is going to end. There's going to be a brand new life, a brand new start. Excuse me, I'm still battling a cold. All right, so if you look at this card, it says cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. And if you check this card, it says whale and okra elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So it feels like this. It feels like at the end of this cycle that is ending over here, at the end of this cycle, you're going to be hitting rock bottom. It could be that you have already hit rock bottom and you are currently in that rock bottom position. Well, there's no way to go but up. So looking at the next line of cards, you are going to go into hermit mode for a while, where you're going to take some time off to look at what is the situation and what is happening. There's going to be a lot of hidden things that start coming up to the surface, and based on that, you are able to take the first step towards your own financial independence, your own way of life, the way that you want to live your life, leading to the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. The Nine of Cups is a card of absolute contentment. They have everything that they've ever wanted or needed. And this is a true Nine of Cups moment, not like the Four of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, where it only feels, or rather seems, as though you have everything that you ever wanted. But then once this destruction happens and once this turmoil has ended, you're starting new. Your new life that you are going to begin is going to be absolutely beautiful. There's going to be no comparison between the life that you had before and the life that you're going to lead now. Let's just get some clarification on what is it that you would be ending and what is it that you will be beginning. Let's just get some clarifications. Actually, I want to use a different deck. Okay. Let's get some clarifications as to what is it that is ending and what is it that is beginning. What is it that is ending for pile number 1? What is it that is ending for pile number 1? Okay. What is it that is ending? Could it be a relationship of some sort that is attached to your monetary or financial situation? Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. It could be that there is a romantic situation or a partnership involved that you're going to have to walk away from. There's a partnership here that you have to walk away from, but whatever you start is massive. Let's just get an idea of what is the new thing that you are going to begin. I mean, you have the moon here, which is not going to really tell you what it is, but let's just try it out. Okay, what is it that you are starting? What is it that you are starting? I'm sorry, there's some noise outside. What is it that you are starting? Yeah, it's not gonna tell me. It's not gonna tell me what it is. The cards are not gonna tell me because I got the Knight of Pentacles again, which is the Knight of Coins in this deck. And the Two of Pentacles, which we already know about, the juggle and the struggle. So again, it's not giving me much information. I also see that this is something that is true to who you are as a person, to your being, but it is also true and very unique to you. It is not something that is known or common. This is something that is unique within you, that you have to put it out there. It says share your song. So go ahead and share your song, pile number 2. There is something absolutely beautiful coming in, which is going to take you into a path of true happiness in your life. Let's just take a look at some timing for you. Let's see, when can we expect this change to happen? When can group number 2 expect this change to happen? When can group number 2 expect rogue card? When can group number 2 expect to see this change? When can group number 2 expect to see this change? Believe in the impossible. Emotions are running high. Let's see if we can get an answer to our question. Okay, so they don't want to give you an answer as to what is it or when is it, but pile number 2, this is going to be exhausting, but it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I am so excited for you. I can't wait to hear what this is all about. I can't wait. All right, let's get some final answers. If there's anything else that the cards want to tell you. And then at the end of this reading, you can close your eyes and ask a question, and I will shuffle the cards for you to give you an answer. Okay, pile number 2. What additional advice do you have for pile number 2? Ask for help from others. Pile number 2, what else? Pile number 2, anything else? Listen to your intuition. Yeah, this is something deep within you. This is something that only you can tell, only you can do. All right, let's just get your final card for an answer, a yes, a no, or anything else that the cards want to tell us. Close your eyes, think of your question, meditate on the question, repeat the question out loud a couple of times. Okay. Group number 2, sorry. There's something better. That is the answer to your question. There is something better. Thank you so much, group number 2, for joining me in this reading. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up so I can continue to put out YouTube tarot readings for you. Let me know down in the comment section below what's the situation. Before we go, let me just read out the Crone from the guidebook for you, because the amount of synchronicities over here is a lot. So I'm guessing that you need to hear this. The Crow. The witch, the old woman, the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life, and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. The crone is a master of letting go and residing in what is. She rejects nothing. The crone is often seen with the crow, smoke, night, and the moon. That cannot be. You have the crow and the moon both over here. So pile number 2, there's something that's amazing that's coming up for you. Hold on, listen to your intuition, ask for help, and know that there's something much, much, much better coming for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I wish you all the best. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Eternal Child, then this is your reading. Let me just... Okay. Group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Eternal Child, then this is your reading. All right, let's take a look. We have Camel. Okay. The 8 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Son of Swords. Sun. 4 of Coins, 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Group number 3. Just when you think that something is gone, that everything is done, that you need to walk away or you have to walk away, it's going to change. There's going to be an Ace of Swords moment with the 2 of Wands, which says, okay, Ace of Swords says, I have an idea and I know what I want to do. And the 2 of Wands says, I have decided that this is what I'm going to do. Looking at the progression, it feels like this is your own venture. This is a business of some sort. And you're going into this with a bit of fear, but with clarity. There's a little bit of fear, but there's clarity in terms of what you want to achieve and what you want to do. Based on the efforts that you have put in, I see the Sun and the Magician coming together, which tells me that this is going to be a very, very magical time in your life in terms of manifesting everything that you've ever wanted. Everything that you've ever wanted, you're going to be able to manifest it. the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. There's going to be a change. There's going to be a change in some way that is going to change the way you work or function. This feels like something in the artistic field, something maybe in writing, communication, because you have a lot of swords over here. You have 3 swords all coming almost together. Something to do with communication, maybe copywriting, maybe, I don't know, script writing, maybe you're writing a book or a screenplay, something to do with communication. Let's get some additional cards for you, pile number 3. What can pile number 3 expect in their career or financial situation? What can pile number 3 expect? Oops. No, I don't feel any of this. What can pile number 3 expect? Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Anything else for pile number 2? Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Okay, so you are in the situation, or you are in a career where you feel like there's nothing left, or you feel like you are done. And just when you get that feeling of, I think I'm done and I want to move on, you're going to be hit with a lot of clarity. You're going to be hit with a lot of clarity in terms of what you need to do and how you need to do it. And that is when things are going to change for you. That is when, with this clarity, you're going to be able to manifest what it is that you have wanted, what it is that you have actually needed. And this clarity is going to come to you like that. It's not going to, you're not going to be sitting down and taking time to think and how is it going to happen. No, it's going to happen like that. It's going to happen immediately, quickly, with the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. It's literally, it feels like, come on, let's just do it, let's just go. And that's what it feels like. That's what the download that you get from the universe feels like. And that's what I see happening here. I see you taking that step and just saying, okay, now I know what I need to do and I'm going to do it. And this is going to change your entire life. Whatever this situation is, this is going to change your entire life. If this is a situation, if it's a regular job or a career or a corporate job or a 9 to 5, then I'm seeing that there's going to be an idea that you are going to get, either in terms of improving your current process or whatever job that you do, in terms of making your job better. You're going to get an idea which is going to change the way people look at you in the workplace. It's going to change the way people look at you. It's going to change the way you function within that workplace. Let's get some additional cards for you. What does pile number 3 need to do or need to know? What does pile number 3 need to know? What does pile number 3 need to know about this situation? A year from now, okay. What does pile number 3 need to know about this situation? What does pile number 3 need to know about this situation within the next few months? Okay, so it's giving me a timeline. It's giving me a timeline saying within the next few months to a year, Within the next few months to a year, you're going to see this change. You're going to see this turn. You're going to see this movement. Any advice? Any advice for my group number 3? This one wants to come out. Big happy changes. Pile number 3, I can't be happier for you. It feels fulfilling. You know, that's what I'm getting at looking at these cards. It feels fulfilling. It feels like this is going to make you happy. Any other final messages for my pile number 3? Any other final messages for my pile number 3? Any other final messages for my pile number 3s? Any other final messages from pile number 3 for my pile number 3s? Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so it feels like if this is something personal, something artistic, whatever you've been working on, you feel like it may be not something that you need to work on, and maybe it might be time for you to try something absolutely new. Maybe you're working on, let's say, for example, this is just an example, it could be any kind of work. You might be working on a story that you think is particularly good, but for whatever reason it doesn't do well, and then you realize that maybe you have to change techniques, or maybe you need to pivot. And that idea of how and where and when to pivot is going to come to you. That is what is coming to you. Anything else that pile number 3 needs to know? Look at this one. You and your loved ones are safe. That's a beautiful message. You and your loved ones are safe. Anything else for pile number 3? Any other messages for pile number 3? Have faith in your dreams. Absolutely, pile number 3. This is massive. This is big. This is big. Okay? This is you following your dreams and getting what you want. Let me read the Eternal Child out of the guidebook for you, because I think there are some messages for you in there. The Eternal Child. The inner child, the child of joy. The Eternal Child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else and at any cost. It struggles being bound to an aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The Eternal Child wants to nix all rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return, with plenty of friends, to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want a sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the Eternal Child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The Eternal Child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about this precious life. Thank you so much for joining me, pile number 3. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so I can put out more videos like these. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.